Welcome to Immigration Guide Hub, where today's discussion focuses on a groundbreaking development in U.S. immigration policy that has captured national and international attention. For years, millions of immigrants, students, workers, and families have waited for real movement on immigration reform, and now a sweeping proposal has advanced in Washington, signaling one of the most serious reform efforts seen in decades. While this proposal has not yet become law, its progress marks a pivotal moment, and the details could shape the future of immigration for years to come. The momentum, the debate, and the hope surrounding this moment are unlike anything seen recently, and the immigrant community is watching every step with emotion and anticipation. For decades, immigration has been a topic filled with debate, division, and delay. Promises of reform have come and gone, leaving millions in limbo. Long visa backlogs slowed careers and separated families. Highly skilled professionals contributed to America's growth but faced endless years of uncertainty. Dreamers grew up in the United States unsure of their future. Temporary workers and students lived under rules that shifted frequently. And undocumented families continued contributing quietly, hoping for a chance at stability. This new reform proposal is designed to address these long-standing struggles through structural changes that modernize the system, improve fairness, and strengthen economic growth. At the heart of the proposal is a structured pathway that would allow certain undocumented individuals who meet strict criteria, such as passing background checks, showing long-term residence, proving employment history, and paying taxes to move toward a secure legal status. It is a multi-stage process, emphasizing accountability and contribution while offering relief to people who have lived in the shadows for years. Supporters view this as a humane and practical step that recognizes individuals who have built lives, raised families, and supported local communities across the country. Immigrant advocates say this could finally provide stability for millions who have lived in uncertainty for far too long. Another major section focuses on employment-based immigration. The proposal includes a significant expansion in employment-based green cards and aims to eliminate long-standing country caps that have created decades-long waits for immigrants from nations such as India and China. Skilled workers in fields like technology, healthcare, science, and engineering could see a faster and clearer path to residency. International students graduating from universities, particularly in STEM fields, would gain an easier transition from student visas to work permits and eventually to permanent residency. Businesses have long argued that modern competitiveness requires attracting and retaining global talent, and this proposal seeks to position the United States as a leader in innovation and skilled workforce development. Families are also a central focus. The proposal outlines faster reunification efforts, including improved case processing, restored visa numbers lost to prior administrative delays, and new digital systems designed to reduce wait times dramatically by 2027. Families who have waited years to be reunited may finally see hope for speedier resolution. The emotional toll of separation has been an invisible burden for countless people, and this reform seeks to address that legacy with compassion and modern efficiency. In addition to visas and family pathways, the proposal includes updated border and asylum strategies. The plan calls for modern border technology, improved humanitarian standards, and more efficient asylum processing, with an emphasis on fairness and timely review. Instead of prolonged detentions, community-based monitoring and faster legal assessments are envisioned. Supporters say this balances security with dignity and improves oversight while respecting human rights. Critics, however, argue that any reform must be carefully monitored to avoid unintended consequences. Still, the overall approach aims to strike a balance between security, humanitarian values, and operational efficiency. The proposal also introduces a startup visa category designed to attract global entrepreneurs and innovators. Individuals able to demonstrate business plans, investment potential, and job creation capacity would gain an opportunity to build companies in the United States. Supporters believe this addition could strengthen America's economy, accelerate job creation, and ensure the country remains a global magnet for innovation and entrepreneurship. Protections for existing immigrant categories are strengthened as well. Proposed updates include security for DACA recipients, stability for those under temporary protected status, and safeguards to prevent wrongful green card renewal denials. Long-term permanent residents would see improvements in travel flexibility and processing transparency, helping reduce anxiety and uncertainty during renewals. The political significance of this moment cannot be overstated. After years of stalled immigration efforts, this proposal has drawn bipartisan engagement driven by economic considerations, demographic needs, and persistent advocacy from immigrant communities and civil organizations. While debate remains fierce and opposition exists, the fact that serious negotiations are happening again marks a major shift. Immigration analysts describe this moment as a window of opportunity, one that must be handled carefully, realistically, and with cooperation. What does all this mean for individuals watching closely? Green card holders could see better digital systems and smoother renewals. Employment-based applicants may see long backlogs finally ease. Students and graduates could receive more stability and clearer long-term plans. Families separated across borders might see real relief on the horizon, and undocumented individuals with deep roots and clean records may gain hope for legal status after years of uncertainty. Preparation will be essential, gathering documents, maintaining records, and staying informed as formal guidance releases. Economists predict that modernizing immigration pathways and reducing backlogs could strengthen industries, increase tax revenue, and stimulate innovation across the United States. Business leaders have long argued that immigration reform is not simply a humanitarian goal, but an economic necessity in a competitive global landscape. Of course, this proposal does not solve everything overnight. Implementation will require funding, coordination, and public communication. Trust and patience will be critical. But the significance of this moment lies in the fact that immigration reform, long promised and long delayed, is once again at the center of national action and possibility. As developments unfold, updates will continue, and immigrant communities worldwide will be watching closely. For millions who have waited, contributed, and dreamed of stability and fairness, this moment represents hope, progress, and the possibility of a brighter future. Stay encouraged, stay prepared, and continue following reliable information sources as each new step and announcement becomes available.